And welcome back, everyone. So, before I do the what if today, I've got my one other birthday request that I have lined up for Lucas Rivera, who asked the question, who win a fight, Pennywise or Captain Falcon? So this one's for you, Lucas. This one probably would have gone in the speed round as well. The truth is that Pennywise doesn't do well in these one-on-one matches with characters who could actually stand up to him and have actually fought individuals stronger than him, or at least have fought horrifying individuals. Why? Well, as we've stated before, Pennywise, I could literally do a dissertation on at this point. He is a being known as we'll say he because the form he takes is male. He's a being that is known as a glimmer, which is more some sort of shapeshifter. He's from the macroverse that exists outside of our universe. Not the strongest being in the Simi King Whole of Creation, but still powerful enough. Landed through a meteor. At least part of him is connected to the planet now. Essentially, it's kind of like, weirdly enough, it's like the Eldrazi in Magic the Gathering, where what you see is not them, it's just an extension of them. Pennywise technically is not fully in our universe. Only like a part of Pennywise is. Regardless, though, enough of him is in there that you can seriously hurt, damage, and repel him. But he has no specific true form, although it's believed the deadlights are his true form. The deadlight's a light that when he's in our world, he shows a human, a living being, and it can drive them crazy or just straight out kill them. Because it's like eldritch horror. You're not supposed to gaze upon this. Your mind can't comprehend it. Regardless, on that note, Pennywise still carries a litany of abilities with him. The ability to induce fear in others, growing stronger from that fear, hallucinations, levels of reality warping, transformation or shape-shifting, superhuman physicality, mind reading, telepathy to some degree. He is extremely powerful, but it's in the context of his story and his world. Pennywise very rarely ever has to go up against someone else supernatural, and he lost to kids twice. Once as kids, another time as an adult. So, unfortunately, Pennywise does not have the best track record. Yes, he's taken a lot of lives, but he's very susceptible to stronger wills, individuals overcoming him, like mentally. And without that fear, Pennywise just starts to weaken. He is not a very powerful individual if you know his weakness. Even one-on-one, he can easily be overwhelmed if you lose fear of him very quickly. So with that being said, Captain Falcon is a title passed down from person to person to person. Each Falcon is theoretically stronger than the last Falcon, which means the current Falcon is the strongest Falcon to date. He is a space pilot capable of navigating at light speeds. He is a capable hand-to-hand fighter, even capable of igniting his legs and fists with fire for his patented Falcon Punch. He's also capable of some level of energy manipulation as well, from what I remember. I can't remember that. The point being, his job is basically to protect the galaxy, protect the universe from evil. Ultimately, that's exactly what he did. I'm oversimplifying Captain Falcon, but the point of it is he's got indomitable will, and is capable of doing a lot of amazing feats. And his car can act like a freaking Beyblade, which is kind of awesome. His car is his own weapon. But point is that in a fight between these two, Pennywise would not really be much of a threat to someone like Captain Falcon. This is a guy who's fought far worse, who's not even really scared that often. So even if Pennywise were to try to capitalize on whatever fear could exist in Captain Falcon, it would not be enough, because Captain Falcon has overcome his, whatever fears he could have on multiple occasions. Again, I don't know a huge amount about the story. I just know the character all right. So if you've got more lore on Captain Falcon than I do, please let me know. But the point is, he's really never ever scared, which means Pennywise is already fighting an uphill battle against this guy. Even if Pennywise were to go outright transform into a giant spider creature, he's blown up space stations with his power that were far bigger and far more durable than Pennywise's spider form. The only things Pennywise could possibly reliably let me rephrase that, is a possible reliability is the deadlights, because again, humans are not designed to look at the deadlights. It will drive them mad, it will drive them insane, it could possibly kill them. But as I've always said, context again is key. If you're from a world where eldritch horror gods exist all the time, i.e. someone like, I always use Batman as an example, but Batman is human, yet has fought far more than Pennywise could ever produce, then I actually don't think the deadlights would have a very strong effect on that individual, because Batman's mind is far above that of a normal human's, and his comprehension is too. Yes, Batman can still be overwhelmed, but the point is, like, context is everything. What world do you come from? What do you have to deal with on a regular basis? I sadly feel like the same is true here for Captain Falcon, where it's not that because it wouldn't affect him. That's not the question at hand. The question is, would it either drive him insane or knock him into unconsciousness or kill him? The answer to the first part is I don't think it would kill him. It could finally induce some level of fear or madness in him. But the question just simply becomes, does he have the willpower to overcome that and deliver, like, say, the final blow? And the answer, I think, to that is certainly yes. And then he maybe charges in, punches the deadlights, and boom! Like, just kind of puts Pennywise down for good for a while. Because the theory is ultimately that if you were to theoretically destroy the deadlights, you would destroy Pennywise. But the question is, can you fully destroy the deadlights? That is the question at hand here. And I don't know if that's true, because we do see, I think, in later Stephen King novels that the deadlights do appear, implying Pennywise is still around. But who knows? I would still say that in the long run, Captain Falcon would ultimately duke it out with Pennywise to the end, until Pennywise just has to succeed defeat, either goes and hides for another 27 years or is actually, put down. So I would go Captain Falcon, but this is just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Happy birthday, Lucas. I'll see you next time.